Hey guys, and welcome to the BlockLIST server. Now, you may be wondering, what is the BlockLIST server? BlockLIST is a group of LPers, that is YouTube Let's Players basically, who have come together to form a bit of a community to work together, create some videos, and generally, like, one of the things is setting up this server just so we can all play together. It's something I've actually tried to find for quite a while. I've been on forums and any place you can think of, I've tried to find something like this, and it's immensely difficult. But I got a message a week back today, I believe, because today's Thursday. A week back today, basically inviting me, and I was like, yep, jumping straight on that chance. And so far, it's been actually really good. So, in this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of the server so far. There was recently a map change. I think a week and a day back. It was the day before I joined that the map was reset, but a ton of progress has been made since then. That night which I came on, the day after, so much stuff had been done. I've never seen so much progress in one night. But I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of what's here currently, and this will also be like part 0, I guess, part 0.5, so I can actually lead that into a proper LP series on this server. Okay, so I'll start with the spawn. So this is basically the spawn. Pretty fancy, to be honest. This is all ice. It does look a bit different because I'm using the GLSL shaders, or whatever it's called. It's the series, it's the texture pack shaders mod thing I use for my Tranquility series. Basically, I'm still working on that, so I need it on currently. But no, this is really fancy. I don't know how you particularly make ice. I didn't know you could make ice blocks. I might have to look at that because that's pretty fancy, to be honest. But this was basically just built so you're not spawning on a piece of grass. It's also a bit safer. We don't want a creeper just wandering up to us right when we've spawned and killing us or something. But no, this is very good. When I joined, this was just like flat with a tiny bit up to like the wood, and then like the next day I joined, wham! Straight up there. Okay, so the next thing I'll quick show you is the farm. Now this is the original farm, like the very first one that got built. I know other people have started to build other ones. I'll just quick show you what we've got here so far. As you can see, we've pretty much got everything you need farming wise. I don't know what else you can actually farm. Loads of pumpkins, which are a bit pointless unless you're going to the end, I guess. It's still nice to have them though. We could probably like turn these into jack-o'-lanterns or something. Tons of wheat. There is a ridiculous amount of wheat. Some of it's not actually grown yet, I don't think. Is that grown? That's the thing with the texture pack, I don't honestly know. Okay, yeah, that's actually grown. So, tons of wheat. You're never ever going to run out of wheat. I've just ruined that. Oh, man. And I haven't got a pumpkin seed to put back. Oh, I do. Okay. There we go. So, yeah, tons of wheat. A single melon, because, you know, melon seeds are a pain to find anyway. Loads of carrots, which is just like the most amazing food in Minecraft yet. Golden carrots for the win. I think these are potatoes. Yep, the potatoes. I don't know where you get potato seeds from. That might be from like mob drops or villager spawns. I don't really know. Can I turn these into seeds? No. Okay. Well, I have an empty block there then. We've got tons of reeds, more reeds than you could ever need, like stretching onwards. We've also set up, I say we, they've set, everybody else on the server set up a bit of a chicken pen and a cow pen. There is a ton of cows in here, to be honest. There's also a chicken. The chickens seem to be migrating over the wall somehow. Literally, you'll find them one day there, and then the next day you'll find them on this side. I don't know how they actually get over that. That's too high for them to jump. Tons of cows if you want some steak, and tons of chickens if you want an egg, I guess. This has just got a ridiculous amount of eggs in anyway. Next up, I'll show you one of my 2 contributions to the server so far. I've not actually done that much, because I kind of want to make this video first, just as an intro to it. But I've had like a really bad cold. It's still got it a bit now, so I might sound a bit funny, but it's slowly going, so I thought I'll make it now. While we're just passing here, that is the site of a slime's death. Very sad times. I didn't meet the slime. I feel very bad that I didn't meet the slime before it died. I Don't know how it died in midair, but it did. Okay, so this is my first edition. This is a slime hut. Now, I've not really made slime farms, and there's probably a lot better way to do it than I've currently made. I haven't seen anyone else working on slimes though, so I thought I'll just find a slime chunk. I don't know the seed of the map, so I've basically gone around and found an area where slimes are spawning. I actually found a spot in a ravine, which is pretty good because it's already leveled out. So I've just boxed that in, giving you a ladder straight down to it, and allow you to get in with a door, I guess. You do have to wait here though, because this take ages to spawn. Because it's in the ravine, lots of mobs spawn on the walls. I've tried to light it up as best as I can, so mobs, slimes are the only thing to spawn inside the section. But it's not really working out as well as I'd hoped, so I'll probably look at that in the future. But we'll probably get a better version of this. This is just a temporary thing in case you want lots of slimes. Because it does work, it's just slow. This is the world's worst hut. I basically just put this together because I was dying from creepers over here. But I suppose if it's nighttime, you can rest in here while you're waiting for the slimes to spawn, which it should have done by now, I think. Let's just go down here as I failed to jump down. You can pretty quickly tell, because you should be able to hear it if I just turn this up a bit. That's a bit loud though, we don't want to turn it up that much. Okay, we should be able to hear a slime. Please? Yeah, I can hear one, I can hear one. Okay, this is a bad example because my slime thing's actually failed, and it sounds like it's outside the wall. What are you doing? You're meant to be in here. I think this is actually 2 slime chunks connecting, because like I need to encompass. Get out of here! I need to encompass all of that area as well, but I didn't want it to get too big. Wow. Oh, these are the friendly ones, but I've got to kill them anyway. Okay. We've also had a couple of slimes spawning on the roof as well. It's not a foolproof system. Oops. It's literally just a box in a ravine that slimes are spawning in. So it does work. A bit of a bad example though, because there wasn't actually any slimes in it. Take my word for it. It works. Oh, we've got 61 slime balls already. So next up, I'm going to show you the 2 skeleton farms we've got. A nice little mushroom hut. Don't know who made that. I'll go over to this slime spawn. I'll go to the skeleton spawner first. I think this is the more fancy skeleton spawner out of the 2, simply because it's how it's been designed. Yeah, here's the ravine I was on about. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Now this is another clever system before we go down. Obviously you've got the ladder to go down if you wish, but also come back up. But here we've got a trapdoor, and if you look there, you can see that little line, that's a piece of string. So when we go down here, there you go, look, it shuts itself. Pretty clever. I don't know how that's been wired up, but I'm sure it can't be that complex. Don't know. I've not done too much with redstone. I really want to look at some of the new redstone things, especially the things in the redstone update. Are there any skeletons going to spawn? There we go, on time. So basically the skeletons spawn in this really nice section here. They go straight down, round I believe, up through sign system, you know, because they're bobbing up. Water and signs make them rise. And then they're going to go like along, round, and then drop here where you can punch them. And they should hopefully drop with half a heart, I think. So 1 punch kills them. But as I've seen it, this one here is broken and it takes 2 punches. So it's not a great issue, but... So this is spawning constantly, basically. And look at the amount of stuff we get. We've got enough stuff here to just last forever. The amount of things here. I've actually used some of this when I've been punching them, except I've lost it all. Okay. I won't take anything too massive. What can I just take? Where's something like a level 1 thing? I'll just take that one, and then I'm sure they won't mind. Okay. Oh. What? Oh no, I need boots. Oh, they're a bit fancy. I don't really want to I don't really want to take too much stuff out of there. Anyway, so here we've got an enchanting room because the amount of XP you can get from basically doing this. That guy died anyway. Yeah, look, it's 2 hits. The XP you can get from that, you can just see just there. I nearly got a whole level just by punching 1. So it's pretty useful to have this here. We've got an anvil as well. Quick bed unless you're resting. I don't know what this is for. Oh. I don't honestly know what that's for. Is that... Does it just happen that's timing? Whoa, really? No, okay. That was weird. Every time I stood on it, another skeleton came down. It can get a bit addicting, just kind of sitting here. Oh, that was an enchanted bow. Oh, power 2, punch 1. That's pretty good. That's better than my bow. Can I just... Oh no, that turns it into a normal bow. Let's not do that. So yeah, we've got more stuff over here. Oops. 1,000 more arrows. And ridiculous amounts of bows and things. I don't think we'll be running out anytime soon. Next up, we've got the second skeleton spawner and farm. Oh, this is a little bit slow. Why is it we're knocking torches off the wall? Okay, quick run across here. That, what you can see in the distance there, is my second addition to the server. Now, it's a bit odd. It's not the kind of thing I'd usually build. There was basically a big section of lava coming out the wall, and it just looked a bit untidy, I guess. And I wanted to see if I could make something straight out of the top of my head without looking at a picture of it. That guy's going to fall down. Is he? Let's make sure he doesn't. There we go. So I thought I'd make it look a bit better. Don't know why I chose a skull. That's a bit strange, probably. There's actually a secret here where you can jump through this, because I've actually placed water on the insides. It is a bit of a dangerous jump though, and it's probably best to do it wearing nothing, because if you miss the jump, then you're practically dead. There is no way. You have to get this perfect, otherwise you'll die in there. So we'll just check out. What's that up there? Okay. We'll just check out here. See, look, I'm on level 15 already. Same system. Few potatoes. I don't really know why potatoes are here in a poison spud storage. Oh. Don't know why there's potatoes here. This is using one of the new hoppers. Something else I haven't actually looked at. There's a ton of potatoes in there. Oh, cool. So we've got the other spawner here. This one works by spawning them over there. As you can see, they rise up. Look at all these guys. Oh wow, he's got full gold armor. So they should go up along somewhere and then just fall back down here. As far as I know. I don't know what's actually above here, but I'm assuming that's how it works. Is one of them going to come down to just prove my point? There we go. So this one is like exactly right. So when you punch him just once, insta-death, half a level. Don't know how that works. Oh, here's the guy. Look at him. Obviously the ones with armor take a bit more punching. Oh, I didn't drop any of it. I can actually hear another slime. I see another chunk over there somewhere. Okay, I'm going to be here forever if I just keep doing that. Once again, arrows, bows, ridiculous amount of more arrows, full chest of bones. We've also got the armor down here as well. Look at that. Anything you could ever want, we've got it here. And to say most of this was done on the first night, or the first day, I guess, of this new map before I joined, that is just so much progress. Don't know what that does. I've been very wary to press this lever because I don't know what it does, so yeah. Someone else can explain that to me. I'm not clicking it and breaking something.